Visalia, 33 Ford Coupe, blown big block Chevy, 3-inch shop, black and bad, just every wicked little accessory possible. This guy has it.
All right, up next, our hottest hot rod, Kerry Adaman out of Dublin, California, 32 Ford 3-window coupe. That's a blown and carbureted Chevrolet small block engine. Got the Boyd wheels, kind of a retro-styled hot rod right here, and tan leather interior, 671 on supercharger.
He's got a little tuning section over there. All right, we like them finished, we like them unfinished, and as this would attest, we got an under construction pick that's going home with Rick and Marianne Posadas, all the way home to Tracy. 53 Chevy 2-door hardtop in the works, smooth and shaved, got a small block Chevy 350 under the hood that's nicely detailed already. Polished American 5-spokes, Mustang 2 up front, 6 right, just waiting for paint, it says.
All right, up next is our cool Camaro, Daniel Torres out of Richmond, California, 1969 Camaro, LS1 under the hood. Those are Boss 338 style wheels. Got a B&M shifter. Those are, awesome. Custom stripe, blue and gray interior. Got disc brakes on the front, drums on the rears, custom stereo system. Just a really nice Camaro. Daniel Torres out of Richmond.
All right, a nice muscle car rolling up here too. Mighty Mustang pick, sponsored by Chris Alston Chassis Works. Jason Snetzinger, I guess that says. Los Gatos is what he calls home. 67 Ford Mustang with an Eleanor body kit. Odometer gauges inside along with the custom seats, blacked out taillights, Chassis Works suspension, TSW wheels, 5-speed tranny behind a 408 stroker.
Looking good. I like it when you say stroker.
I know.
Way Cool. This is our Way Cool Award, sponsored by Wix Filters, and this is a 2010 Corvette with an LS3 6-speed transmission, so it's a manual car, so you know that this ZR1 is a lot of fun to drive. Supercharged, got a black interior, chrome wheels of course, custom carbon fiber interior. I mean, this is a daily driver style hot rod, got the big front lip, carbon side trim. I mean, this thing is really stout. Looking good.
All right, here's another late model coming up. In fact, it's the nicest late model. It says Jay Leitner from Pittsburgh in his 2007 Dodge Charger. Suicided the rear doors, widened the rear body. 22-inch USW custom wheels all the way around. Lots and lots of cool stuff and paint mods, it says here. Gullwing the front doors. Boy, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. 6.1 liter under the hood with a supercharger. And I don't know, I think we could talk all day about the custom touches on that one.
Yeah, the wide body look in the rear looks really good. There's a lot of work done to that car. Up next, our cool coupe. This is Kenny Smith out of Denville, California. 32 Ford 5-window, perfectly chopped and dropped. I mean, this is a very nice, timeless, traditional style hot rod. Recently, it says here, with new Steely's dog dish caps and a ribbed roof.
All right, here's a cool cruiser, and he's going home with the coolest 50s pick. This is Bill Bartlett from Roanoke Park in his 50 Olds. It says it's got a 1958 371 with 2 4s on it. Got a 4-speed hydro behind that. 2-inch chop and radius rear wheel openings. Early Mustang bucket seats. It says it was originally built in San Diego in 1965, went to Wisconsin for 30 years, and then came back home here. That is just a beautiful custom right there. I love it.
All right, up next, our Rodders Rep Pick, Anthony Smith out of Roanoke Park, California. 73 Camaro. This was just before the gas crunch hit in 1974, and then it was all over. But so one of the last true muscle car years. He's got the original American mag wheels on it. It's got a 5-point seatbelt, Hotchkiss springs all the way around so it handles like it's on rails. Kumo tires, full roll cage. That's a very nice little street machine right there.
All right, rolling up is a beautiful Model A who's taking home the coolest pick. This is Robert Graham from San Mateo in his 30 Ford. 32 Ford headlights. He's got the right stance, big and little spoked wheels on there. Complete set of Stewart Warner gauges inside, small block Chevy under the hood, and just a classy gray color, it says right here. He's even got an AC, perfect day for that.
All right, up next, our hot high boy, Bob Bristol out of Castro Valley, California. 1932 Ford 3-window coupe, 350 motor, 9-inch rear, commercial headlights, fully chromed, front end, all that good stuff, polished 5-inch and 10-spoke wheels.
All right, as this cool cruiser pick rolls up, it belongs to John Saros from Castro Valley. Check out his front hubcaps there, the original spinners that don't spin. 50 Chevy Fleet Line is what he's driving. Perfect cruising stance. Wide whites with the visor, icebox, skirts. 55 Chevy 235 straight 6 under the hood. And of course it belongs to one of the Style Kings. Those guys have the coolest cars on the planet. And it says here all the right stuff. I'd have to agree, man. That is a sweet sled.
How does he make the horn do that?
It just likes you.
All right, up next, this is our Super 70s award pick. How about Darryl Rout and his Manteca-based 1970 Chevelle SS. It's got a ZZ502 crate motor under the hood. He's rolling easy. He's got his fan club over here. Lots of billet and polish. Front and rear sway bars. And I mean, it is just beautiful. We got a little cheering section down there. Maybe had one too many, who knows. Slick silver paint, red striping, and that top is made out of Naugahyde that they make basketballs out of. So that's the first and only one I've ever seen.
That is cool. Best ride on American Racing Wheels, sponsored by, of course, American Racing Wheels. This is Rudy Bush from Novato. He's got a 67 Chevy El Camino. That's a beautiful butternut yellow. 350 Chevy under the hood, 4-speed tranny behind that. Black interior, auto meter gauges, disc brakes, BF Goodrich tires, and of course, American Racing 5 spokes on there.
All right, up next, it's our Way Cool wagon. These are actually pretty hard to find. A 55 Chevrolet 150 wagon. Jim McKenzie out of Pleasanton, California. And this is his 350 small block Chevy. And Mike, if my triple chins get posted on your Facebook page, you're dead meat. It's Corvette C4 suspension, American Racing Wheels. It makes it handle and sit right, and it's white over aqua blue.
All right, here's another cool custom. Man, I get all the cool customs today. This is our low lid pick, Keith Bell from Windsor. 51 Mercury two-door. The roof has been slightly chopped, it says here. I think that's quite an understatement. Nice and low with skirts, caddy caps, and white walls. Red tuck and roll interior inside. Bunch of extra grill teeth up front. Just a bitchin' custom. I like the side exhaust too. That's kind of cool. Matches the flames.
Yes, it does. Up next, our Chick's Choice. I mean, I saw a lot of nice looking chicks out here this weekend. I don't know about you, Kirk, but there were some beautiful women out here this weekend. Kevin Lopspich, and he's out of Concord, California. It's a 235-inch 6-cylinder motor. So this is a stocker, red and white paint, power glide transmission, stock interior, Supreme wheels, got hand-cooked tires. I mean, this thing is looking good.
I like how he's got the chicks in the front with him and the two dudes have to be in back by themselves. That's what he's doing. Smart car owner right there. This thing is just plain wicked. This is the hottest Hemi pick. Matt Connolly, don't honk the horn when I say it's mean. Rev the motor. Saratoga is what he calls home. There you go. 68 Plymouth Roadrunner, two-door post car, factory-style silver interior, steel wheels with the little caps and red lines. Original Hemi with a 4-speed black car. They call it a J car.
All right, up next, the man that's always the fastest on the autocross course, Hayward, California's Mike Meyer, ladies and gentlemen. 1966 Ford Mustang. You'd like to thank Roush Yates for the motor, CNR for the transmission and radiator, and Mike ran a 29.044 out on the autocross course to win the Pro Class this weekend.
Oh, that race gas smells good. Here's another one of our autocross winners. This is the truck class winner, Rob McGregor. He's a regular in the winner's circle. He's a fast driver. San Bernardino's where he calls home. 69 Chevy is his newest truck, and he calls it the Hellboy. Ride Tech coilover, Speedway quick change, 6-liter under the hood, wide 5 hubs. Started life as a 3/4 ton Longhorn long bed.
All right, up next, this is our Street Machine winner out on the autocross. Right here from Santa Moon, California, Brian Haba, 1970 Camaro. This thing is so nice. I mean, this car is just set up and engineered to run around the course, ladies and gentlemen. Meyer Racing suspension. It went to Car West for the elite body and paint. JR1 shocks. If you want to watch a car go around a course, that's the one to watch.
Looks good and hauls the behind. Chopped and drop pick. This is Ken Harris from Gilroy in his 36 Ford, and that is not Ken driving. 377 under what should be the hood. 6.2s on top of that with a BDS blower, ghost flames, white tuck and roll inside, Raiders, wide whites. What's going on, Ken? Beautiful, beautiful car right there. Thanks for bringing it out. We'll see you next time. And And last but not least in our cars is the Muscle Car of the Year finalist, sponsored by our friends at Hemmings. This is Dave and Patty Anderson from Houston, 69 Z28 Camaro. And I talked with Dave earlier, and he told me he built this car from the ground up by himself in his garage, every nut and bolt in 11 months. Give that guy a round of applause, because that is an absolute astonishing achievement. There's all kinds of good stuff on here about the car, but I'm more impressed with the fact that you built it and you brought it out, and we love your passion. Thank you.
All right. If you didn't notice, we had a custom bicycle exhibit this weekend, presented by our friends at Behind Bars Incorporated. And some of those bikes were so cool. We're going to run them through the awards, and we really appreciate you guys participating and giving us something interesting and unique and different to look at this weekend. This is the best rat bike winner. That's Miguel Puente, and he's from the Gilroy Chop Shop, and that's a 1957 Schwinn bicycle. That's what they look like in the 50s.
That's actually Eric Lamonis, the owner of Gilroy Chop Shop. But
oh, okay. Well, there you go, Eric.
One of the most talented car builders who hides behind, not building cars, but he's amazing.
All right, up next, this is Best Lowrider Bike, Ruben Miramontes III, out of the Familia Bike Club. This is a 1965 Schwinn Stingray. Check out the candy paint on that. Wow. Got the raccoon tail, lots of chrome polish. I mean, that is a sweet bicycle. Let's give it up for Ruben Miramontes.
What did you guys think about the bike display, a newly added thing? You guys like the bike display this year?
You guys like the bicycles? I think we're going to have them back.
Way cool.
Up next, this is the Best Muscle Bike. And you can see it's got that huge sissy bar. I bet you this thing could pop a wheelie all day long. Dave Manar, Frisco Bay Stingrays Bike Club. This is a 1969 Iverson Drag Stripper Custom, designed by the one and only George Barris.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. All right, up next, we have our Best Vintage Unrestored winner, Eric Lemons from Gilroy Chop Shop, 1930 Roll Fast.
That would be Eric's wife.
Okay, but I'm just telling you who gets credit for the bike.
She's a lot better looking than Eric, so give her some credit.
Eric's wife is lovely, and that bike is way cool. That's what they look like in the 1930s, ladies and gentlemen. That's called a Roll Fast. Up next, our Best Vintage Restored, Jacob Acosta & Sons. This is a 1956 J.C. Higgins Jet Flow bicycle, and that thing's bone stock, right? Yeah, that is bone stock. That's how they looked in 1956 when you probably went down to a J.C. Penney or Macy's or something and bought the bikes. I don't know who was selling bikes back then. Who was selling bikes in the 50s, Kurt?
It would have been probably Sears and Roebuck. You would have ordered it through the catalog, and what kid wouldn't have been stoked to get that on Christmas morning?
I'm telling you, that thing is sweet. All right, up next, we got our Best Chopper, Mark Alforja, the Others Bicycle Club, 2010 Fire Bike Black Widow, and that thing is all custom. Kurt, tell us about it.
I have no idea, but it's bitching.
Yeah. Check out the milled aluminum lever on the back. Is that the brake? Is that the rear brake right there?
No, that's his shifter, dude.
Oh, okay, shifter. Yeah. Milled aluminum. I mean, these things are way cool. Thanks a lot. That's Mark Alforja.
These guys make me want to build and not build a bike at the same time. I don't think I could compete.
All right, check this one out, ladies and gentlemen. Doing a little slalom for us. This is our Best Mild Custom, Jose Salazar, D-Cycles Customs with a 1999 GT Roadster. Got the raccoon tail, the moon discs, wheels. I mean, that thing is sweet. Got the motorcycle style forks on it. Looking good. All right, up next, we got our Best Radical Custom. This is Angelo Bejan, the Others Bicycle Club, a 2011 Low Life is what he calls it, the Low Life. And as you can see, I mean, these things are just radical. There's so much welding and chopping and manufacturing going on down there. These Behind the Bars guy, they really know what they're doing, don't they?
Absolutely, and we do want to give a shout out to the Behind the Bars guys. Boogie and Dominic. Boogie and Dominic are the brains behind our bicycle thing and the guys behind Bars. So give them a round of applause because they brought all these beautiful bikes and they promise us to double the number of bikes next year. So come back and check it out.
And here's the Best of 2012 Cruiser-Rama. This is Bill Morosky. How you doing, Bill? And this is his Vorken Kill Bill Custom. Check out the candy paint on that. He's got it painted with the metal rivets. Look at his shifter. It's got the skull on it. I mean, it's got the milled aluminum crank. I mean, this thing is just cherry pie. Big round of applause for the bicycles.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. You're welcome back anytime. All right, now we're going to draw a finalist for the Good Guys missile right here. This is a 71 Dodge Challenger. It was built by our friends at RPM Hot Rods back in Warrendale, Pennsylvania. It's got a 426 cubic inch Hemi motor.